Cloudcast Media.
Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media, and we're doing a special edition of the Spotlight on the Community Show here at the 21st anniversary of the LEAD San Diego Visionary Awards. Honored to have some community leaders sitting in with us here. Haley Gibert, she is the Senior Account Supervisor for the Shipyard. How you doing?
Good, how are you? Thanks for having me.
And a longtime colleague of mine, we won't say how long, but it's been a while. Kerri Kapich is the chairperson of LEAD San Diego Board of Directors and the COO of the San Diego Tourism Authority. Good to see you, Kerri. It's been a while.
Drew, it's great to see you. Thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. We'll start with you on this one. Kerri, you've been chair of this great organization. Have you gone through the program?
I have. I went through the 3-day influence program back in 2017. I've presented to LEAD many times over the years, taking a look at tourism economic impact for the community. So I was familiar with LEAD, but then to go through the program and to get to know such a great cohort and then to go onto the board, it's just been a fantastic experience.
So let me ask you this. So you've heard about LEAD, obviously, in the positions you've had for the years, and now you go through the program. What surprised you about it? That, wow, I didn't realize it would be like this. Or was there anything that was a surprise?
What surprised me was I thought I know a lot about San Diego. I'm a native San Diegan. I've been in the business community for a long time. But because the LEAD program, the way it's set up, you really dig deeper into all the industry sectors.
Right.
And that was fantastic, a great learning experience for me. And then also, too, the network that you build. The people who go through the classes really become very tight in terms of their networking. And they do great activities together, and they really bond. And that part surprised me a lot. So on the board now, I'm with people that I went through on the 2017 class, like Trevor Blair, who was the chair before me. So we were classmates, and here we are, chairing LEAD.
Exactly. Yeah, Trevor was just interviewed right before you. Obviously, you'll do a better job, I'm sure. Anyway, so Haley, how long have you been involved with LEAD?
So I'm currently in the advanced program now.
Good. So
Yeah.
you're with my friend Aaron Tanner, is that correct?
Yes.
Very, very good. And
Yes.
talk about the Shipyard. What's the Shipyard do?
Yeah, so the Shipyard is a creative agency here in San Diego. We are located downtown, and we work really closely with the San Diego Tourism Authority. So building creative for all of our clients, making sure that we're really telling the story of each and every brand that we have at our company.
How long have you been in San Diego?
About a year and a half now.
You
so
are
I'm
a
pretty
veteran.
new.
You are. Where'd you come from?
Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah, originally from Maryland, moved to Chicago. I was in Chicago for 7 years, and then moved here for the beaches and the sunshine and the good
Smart
vibes.
decision. Are you in an agency back in Chicago too?
Yes.
Yeah, very, very, very good.
Yeah.
So for LEAD, now the advanced class, and we've had Aaron chat about this too. What is the thing you're getting the most out of that, besides the camaraderie, I'm sure?
The camaraderie for sure, yes, definitely. I would say I have built so much more confidence in just the 3 months that I've been there, and we're not even finished yet. Even doing something like this podcast, just being pulled in and excited to be here and just learning my voice. I think it's really helped me kind of shape who I am, and that my voice does matter when I walk into rooms, and seeing that through the other women that are in my group too, and kind of hearing their similar insecurities maybe, but seeing how that can kind of break through throughout the course of the class has been life-changing, honestly.
Well, let me be not the first to tell you, you've got a great voice. You've got a great power to your voice.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And in about a week, you'll be taking over my Spotlight show, okay, in that aspect of it. Kerri, you've been involved in so many things in this community, and thank you for your community leadership as you've seen things change quite a bit in San Diego. But just talk about the importance of innovation when it comes to leadership. Like businesses, leadership has to innovate too, does it not?
Absolutely. I mean, it's an organic thing. You absolutely have to respond to the people that you're working with, the people that you partner with, the people that you lead, and the people that you follow. And you need to be able to tap into others who have shared experiences, different points of view, who can basically help you be better at what you do and how you contribute to the community. So very, very important to have that creativity, that inclusivity, that diversity, and to be able to really kind of push the boundaries. And Leeds is certainly set up to help people do that.
Yeah, you're really spot on that. And, one of the recurring themes, talking to Trevor earlier, and Jerry Sanders, and Nancy Rowland, and so forth, and we had Samantha Beck on. And what you hear all the time, Haley, is that what a welcoming place Lead is, whether you just came from a year and a half from Chi-Town or somewhere else. Talk about how people have made you feel part of this scene here in San Diego.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm really starting to build the community here, and after a year you kind of feel like, okay, when am I going to hit my stride a little bit? And it really wasn't until I started with Lead that I felt like when I come to events throughout the industry, I'm seeing more and more familiar faces because of that cohort that we're a part of. And just being able to see, like Kerri was saying, with so many different industries across San Diego, and sometimes you can be kind of siloed in this marketing and advertising world, so to really be exposed to all that San Diego has to offer and then be able to see those familiar faces time and time again, I really feel like I'm starting to understand the community and really feel like I'm a part of it here.
Yeah, without question. I'm Drew Schlosberg, and you're listening to another special edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We're now the nation's longest-running community podcast. We're in our 17th year, believe it or not. We're sponsored by Mission Fed Credit Union. Honored to chat with Kerri Kapich. She's the chair of the Lead San Diego Board of Directors and COO of the San Diego Tourism Authority, joined by her colleague and friend, Haley Gibert. She's the senior account supervisor for the Shipyard. Kerri, something that you said that is so important is that you never know when those relationships are going to help you somewhere down the road. The person you were in a room with 25 years ago, you have lost touch with them. They've left the city, they've come back in, and now they're doing something else. And I remember you when I was at X, Y, and D. Just how important that is when you're trying to do business and commerce in San Diego.
Well, you and I were just talking about that. We've known each other for a long time, off and on over the years.
That's right.
And San Diego is a big, small town.
That's right.
And the relationships that we build with one another is really what helps us continue to push forward progress for our city and for our community. So when you know somebody and you can pick up that phone and you have that relationship, at least the start of that relationship, you can then help innovate with each other and figure out how to solve some of our problems. And that's what I really enjoy about the opportunity to widen my network. As Haley said, we tend to get into our own, whether you're a nonprofit, a for-profit, some type of community organization, you really know the people in your space. How do you get outside of your space, get out of what you know, and expand your horizons?
You're so spot on that, both of us having pretty interesting, stressful jobs at one point. I was a spokesperson for the Union Tribune for 11 years, obviously, that you got a microphone thrown in your face and all that. But when you know somebody, and you know someone on the other side of that area, and you're either negotiating contracts, whatever the case may be, but you ran into them at Lead, it makes it a little bit easier. They still might negotiate tough, but they know you. And, that is so important in that aspect. What would you say you love the most about the advanced program?
What I would say I love the most, I think really is what I was talking about earlier, is just the exposure to the different industries and how it's really expanded my network here in San Diego. Just feeling like I can get out of my comfort zone a little bit more and meet some more people throughout the city, and not just in my industry. And like Kerri was saying, with the big small town, that's exactly how I feel. Where I feel like I'm starting to build a community and a family here through it.
Right. So now you have met somebody 2 months from now, and you're wherever you are, and someone goes, you know what? How do I get to meet people here? What would you tell them about Lead San Diego?
You have to do it. Absolutely. I've already told people that.
I bet you have. And Kerri, the same thing is that we were just asking, I think, Nancy Rowland this as well. She's the chair of this event, 21st Annual Lead San Diego Visionary Awards. For people who think, I can't give up this much time to be in an impact class, they do have time to give up, do they not?
I think they do. Again, it's an investment in you as a person. It's an investment for your organization, and it's an investment into the community that you're part of. So you really do have the ability to make the time, and it's well worth your time.
Well, Kerri, so good seeing your smiling face over here. She does not age. Let me just tell you that right now, for God's sake. And thank you for all the great community leadership you've done throughout the years, and certainly being the chair of this great organization. And Haley, I look forward to having you back on the show somewhere down the road and chatting about your experiences here and all the cool things you're doing in San Diego.
I would love that. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm Drew Schlosberg. You've been listening to a special edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We are here at the 21st Annual Lead San Diego Visionary Awards. The Spotlight on the Community Show is the nation's longest-running community podcast, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union. We hope you enjoyed the show.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.